Hey guys, it's me again with my Loki shirt again. I hate green, but I love Loki, so I had to get this shirt. I'm pre-filming a couple of videos today, so if you've seen me in this background before, and there's a truck coming down the street. If you've seen me in this background before, I apologize once again. It's just that my day has been kind of interesting. I haven't slept in a while. And yeah, anyways, today I'm gonna be filming this really awesome tag that was created by Kayla at Bookish. I'm gonna leave her link down below. I watch all of her videos religiously. She's just awesome. The tag is called Bookish Academy Awards, which is kind of like an Oscar for books. I thought the idea was so creative. Like, how do you guys even come up with this kind of tags? I can't even come up with lunch. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave the questions down below in case you guys want to do your own videos. Please check out her video. Her videos are really good. She is into a lot of lesser known fantasy books as well as other really interesting books. So yeah, anyway, I was gonna try not to repeat any books on the tag, but I realized that I'm gonna have to repeat one of them, so I apologize in advance. So the first question is best male protagonist. Can you guess my choice for this? Can you? Okay, I'm just gonna show you a picture of him. Jem is the best male protagonist of 2013. He was, I don't know, I just fell in love with him immediately when I read this series. And I don't know why is everyone in love with Will when Jem is the best character on the series. I am actually really sad that the Infernal Devices are only 3 books and not like 6 like the Mortal Instruments, because Jem deserved more time on screen. I'm just saying. Well, on pages, right? Anyway, second question. Best female protagonist. Okay, so this is the second book on the series. I haven't read it yet, but it's Selena from the Throne of Glass series. I thought she was the most badass character, and yeah, I just loved her. Next question is best plot twist, which would be best cinematography on the actual Oscars. So I don't have a physical copy of this book with me because I bought a really fucked up copy on thrift books and I had to return it. But it's The Maze Runner. I had no words to describe what happened to me by the end of that book. Best costume design, which would be best book cover. One of my favorite book covers, I have a lot of really pretty ones, but it's The Demon King. I just think this is so pretty. I don't know, I'm just in love with it. It's actually quite simple. It's just an amulet, which has a lot of importance to the story. I'm not gonna say anything as to not spoil anyone. I don't know if my review is up yet, but if it is, you should definitely check it out and read the book as well. Best supporting actress and actor, which would be best male and female sidekick. These two were not exactly sidekicks, but at the same time they were, because they were trying to run away together. So I'm gonna choose Connor and Riza, because yeah, they went through a lot of shit together. They fought a lot of battles together, and it wasn't easy for them. So yeah, Connor and Riza on the Unwind dystology. Best original screenplay, so that would be most unique plot or world. Okay, so my answer to that, I actually forgot to grab the book out of my shelf, but it's Locked Down by Alexander Gordon Smith. I thought that it was really I thought that the plot was really unique, being in an underground prison and all. You guys should definitely check that story out. It's insane. It's awesome. and if you're trying to take a break from like romantic stories, that's the book for you. Best adapted screenplay, best book to movie adaptation. So I think in 2013 the only book to movie adaptation that I actually saw was The Hobbit. So yeah, I saw The Desolation of Smaug. I love The Hobbit. I love Lord of the Rings. I actually did enjoy the changes from the book to the second movie. I like the second movie a lot better because Orlando Bloom. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Animated feature, a book that would work well in an animated format. So you guys might disagree with me on this. I have not finished this book. I thought it was kind of slow in the beginning, but I'm most certainly gonna try to finish it. I think Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children would be a really cool, creepy cartoon kind of thing, like those Tim Burton cartoons. I think those would work well with the story. I don't know. Best visual effects. So that would be best action in a book. Okay, so this book was completely action-packed from like the beginning until that awful end that destroyed me. But anyways, Prodigy by Marie Lu. This is the second book on the Legends trilogy, which tells the story of basically two kids that are complete opposites and that have their destinies intertwined. So yeah, if you haven't read this, which would be kind of hard because everyone's been reading this series, you should definitely pick it up. Best musical score. Best music in a book to movie adaptation. So as I said before, I think the only book to movie adaptation that I've seen in 2013 was The Hobbit, and I don't think there was a musical act on The Desolation of Smaug. I think it was only on the first one. So I'm gonna mention a book that I saw in the beginning of 2013 but that wasn't released in 2013. So is Les Miserables. I thought that movie was simply brilliant. It made me want to pick up this book. I haven't read it yet. I don't think I will anytime soon because George R.R. Martin. So yeah, but I thought it was awesome. Best short film. So that would be best novella or short book. So I haven't really read any novellas in 2013, I think. Well, I read the Beautiful Bastard novellas, but I don't count those books as actual books. I count them as like fan fiction. So I read this book. It's 150 something pages. It's really short. I thought that the story was really interesting, but it didn't develop the way I wanted it to go, if that makes any sense. So it's Eyes of a Stranger by Sharon E. Heisel. I found out about this book, I think, because of Chapter Stacks. She's also one of my favorite booktubers. She's always like recommending books that I've never even heard of, but I really want to read. So it talks about this girl who is kind of like handicapped, and she's kind of like an outcast, and she falls in love with this guy that goes to her work every day, and then girls start disappearing and dying, and she needs to find out what happened. So yeah, I thought this book was quite short for the story. I thought that the author needed more pages to really develop everything really well. And yeah, I just realized that I skipped a question. So yeah, let's just ignore that. The question I skipped was best director. So that would be an author that you discover for the first time. So Laura Avery, I did a review on this, Anything But Ordinary. It was one of my favorite books, and it's become one of my all-time favorite books ever. You should totally pick it up. It will be worth your time talks about a girl who wakes up from a coma 5 years later and she needs to figure out her life. If you want to know more about it, you can go to the review. I'm gonna link it down below. So yeah, really worth it. Best picture, that would be best standalone. Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. I simply adore this book. I cannot wait to reread it. It was just so, oh my god, I don't even have words to describe it. I have a review on it as well, so if you want to know more about it, you can feel free to go to the review and check it out. It will be really worth your time. The author is such a sweetheart. She is really kind to everyone on Facebook. She messages people like as if she were your friend, you know, not as if she were someone famous who you will probably never meet. Anyway, she's really nice, and I feel like she deserves a lot more praise than she has, and this book should totally become a movie. Totally. Best documentary, so that is best historical fiction or non-fiction. I couldn't think of a book for that category, so I'm just gonna put Game of Thrones in it, even though it doesn't fit on the category and it wasn't the first time that I read it. Don't judge me, I love this book, okay? You should read it and it will break your heart. I bookmarked like the most heartbreaking parts for me. Anyways, you should just do it. So yeah guys, this was the Bookish Academy Awards tag. I thank you for watching it. If you liked the video, please like it. Subscribe if you want to. Keep in touch, you know. I usually subscribe back to everyone who subscribes to me, unless it's like a private subscription. I think my subscriptions are private, but I don't really know how to change that. And yeah, I'm always looking for new people to subscribe to, so let me know if you have a channel down below, and feel free to add me on Goodreads if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!